Hey folks, this is Brian again. Just as a reminder towards the end of the video to look right up here for my icon to subscribe to my channel. For those of you that haven't seen my channel before, I talk about all manner of things. I talk about firearms and ammunition and my experience as a law enforcement officer of over 15 years and a professional law enforcement instructor. I'm also going to talk to you about gardening tips, cooking tips, working on machines, how to convert lawnmowers to run on propane, camping and survival, a little bit of everything. So anyway, now to get to it. I want to talk to you about saving money simply by changing your engine oil, and the money that you do spend, spending it to maximum effectiveness. What am I talking about? Unless you have an older car out there, most older cars, 80s, early 90s, say to change your engine oil every 3,000 miles. That was with conventional engine oil. Now we have all manner of synthetic engine oils out there, and if you have a modern car, look in your owner's manual. It will tell you to change your engine oil every 5,000 to 7,000 miles because of tighter tolerances on the engines, better synthetic engine oil, and that sort of thing. I'm going to tell you what I do that I recommend that you do to save some money, but the money that you spend is going to be used to maximum effectiveness. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Royal Purple engine oil. This is the engine oil that I use. I haven't used anything but this for the last 6 years. I've got a cousin who's a professional engine builder. He turned me on to this, and let me kind of tell you the benefits of this. This is an ultra premium synthetic engine oil. This lasts up to 11,000 miles before it needs to be changed. Why is that a benefit to you? Okay, let me let you know something. This is a 5-quart container. If you buy this by the single quart at like O'Reilly's, Pep Boys, places like that, it's going to cost you almost $10 a quart. If you go to Walmart, you can get this 5-quart container for $37. Okay, now let's put that into some perspective. If you go and get your engine oil changed at Walmart, which I don't recommend, maybe even the dealership, they'll give you this, $20, $25 special. That's with standard, regular engine oil, regular conventional type stuff. It's okay, it works fine, but you have to change it more frequently, and it's simply not the best out there. If you upgrade to a synthetic that they offer, then it's going to be more expensive. It gets up in around the $30, $40 range. Never go to Jiffy Lube. I never recommend going to Walmart quick oil centers. Here's the thing. You tell them what kind of oil you want to put in there, and let's say it's their ultra premium or their premium synthetic. How do you know it's actually going in your engine? You might be getting charged for it, but they may be putting in conventional type stuff. And if you go on the internet, you'll see all kind of horror stories about these quick change oil places, not just of them screwing up engines, but trying to upsell you on things that you don't need. I change all my own engine oil. It is super simple to do, but the car manufacturers out there want to make it difficult these days, wanting to, you'd have special tools rather than just a wrench. I went and spent $30 for the special tool that I need to change the oil filter on my Toyota. It's an investment for me because it saves me money in the long run. I changed the engine oil myself. I know exactly what goes in it. Now, buying this from Walmart for $37 saves me money than buying it individually for $10 a quart at some of the other automotive places. But this is why I like it. If I can go 10 to 11,000 miles before I change my engine oil, I'm actually saving money. I'm saving money two ways. Number one, this ultra premium engine oil leaves a better coat of oil that cuts down on friction better in your engine. The more friction you have in your engine, through the transmission, through the transfer case, the more your engine has to work and burn gas to get past that friction. The slicker you make your motor, the more efficient it becomes. So I want you to go online and I want you to see the video on Royal Purple and their engine bearing test. What they do is they take conventional engine oil, they have a system where they have a bearing that is constantly coated with conventional oil, and they put weight on the bearing and then they measure the wear. After this test, you'll see it gouges the bearing. That gouged bearing would be metal particles in your engine that are destroying the engine's efficiency and the smoothness of operation. Then they try a regular synthetic oil. It does a little bit better, but it still wears the bearing. You can actually hear it screeching and scratching the bearing. Then they try the Royal Purple engine oil. The bearing is coated in a bath. It's continually coated with this Royal Purple. They put it under a double and triple load than the other two, and it still remains perfectly quiet and runs perfectly smooth. But then the big thing is they remove the pump or the reservoir that continually keeps that bearing coated, where the bearing is run completely dry and only with the residue or residual Royal Purple in there, it still runs perfectly quiet under a full load, and the motor, the electric motor that they're using, isn't losing any efficiency. It's not having to work harder. It's running just as it was under the regular or the increased load when it was getting coated continually with the Royal Purple. So you're getting an ultra premium lubricant. The other thing is this: if you're changing, say you're using some regular synthetic, which is about a 5,000 to a 7,000 mile oil change. Let's say you're spending $30, $35. Okay, that's 2 oil changes. I can go 10 to 11,000 miles, and that's 1 oil change where I'm spending roughly $37 for this 5-quart container and roughly $10 for my filter. Okay, so like 47 bucks. I only have to spend that once every 10 to 11,000 miles. But using regular synthetic or regular conventional, you're having to change your engine oil twice. You're almost breaking even. Okay, you're either spending more money by changing it twice, or breaking even as the same cost as this. So wouldn't it make sense to spend your money, get a better oil product, than having to change your engine oil twice and getting a less superior product and getting better fuel efficiency out of your car? So it's up to you. You can keep throwing your money down the drain and keep having to change your engine oil time and time again, or you can go with an ultra premium like Royal Purple and actually break even or actually save money. And for me, this has actually saved me money. I find deals on this, I save more money in gas, fuel efficiency, and I don't have to change my engine as regularly. Now I will say this: if you want to go 11,000 miles with Royal Purple engine oil, use your Royal Purple oil filter, which is designed to go 11,000 miles. I just changed my engine oil on my car with the Royal Purple, but what I do at the 5,000 mark, since I don't use the Royal Purple oil filter, I use a Mobil 1. All I have to do is pop out the oil filter, put a new oil filter on at the 5,000 mark, but I leave my oil in there. And so, again, how you want to handle it's up to you, but I highly recommend Royal Purple. Save yourself some cash on purchase and save yourself money in the long run on engine repairs and cost of fuel. Hope that helps. We'll see you next time, and remember, subscribe to the channel right up here. We'll see you soon.